Hello dear students. In the previous class we were discussing about the elements of symmetry in the crystal systems. So next let us discuss about the crystal systems. So the shape of the crystal depends on the shape of the unit cell. So in the previous class we had defined the term unit cell. So the unit cell is the smallest repeating unit in crystal lattice, which when repeated over three-dimensionally produces the complete crystal lattice, so which is called as the unit cell. So the shape of the crystal system so depends upon the unit cell. So that unit cell or the crystal can be described by specifying the intercepts of the crystal faces on which the crystallographic axis and the angles between the axes. So here you can see the intercepts on the x, y and z axis are designated as A, B, C. So the intercept on the x axis is designated by A, the intercept on the y axis is designated by B, and the intercept on the z axis is designated by C. So the angles between the x and z, the x and z axis is alpha, and between the y and z is beta, is designated as beta, and the angle between the z and x is designated by the gamma. So the angles between x and y is alpha, so this is alpha, this is beta. Between y and z the angle is beta, and between the x and z is called as the gamma. So these are the intercepts and the angles between the axes. So the intercepts are represented by A, B, C, and the angles between the axes are represented by alpha, beta and gamma. So the three intercepts, so that is A, B, C, and the three angles alpha, beta and gamma are used to describe the entire crystal. So these parameters, so that is the intercepts ABC and the angles alpha, beta, gamma are called as the crystal parameter. So by using these parameters, that is the three intercepts and the three angles, by using these intercepts and angles, so the entire crystal can be described. So these are called as the crystal parameters. So next, let us see what is Bravais lattice, or what are Bravais lattices. So the combination of the intercepts ABC and the angles alpha, beta, gamma are used to completely describe all the known crystal geometries in the three dimension are called as the Bravais lattice. So Bravais lattice is nothing but it is the combination of the intercepts ABC and the angles alpha, beta, gamma, by which the complete the structure of the crystal geometries are defined in the three dimensional. So are called as the Bravais lattices. So the combination of ABC, the intercepts, and the alpha, beta, gamma angles are called as the Bravais lattices. By using these Bravais lattices, so we can describe all known crystal geometries. So there are 230 crystal forms are possible. So by using these intercepts and the angles, so we can define 230 crystal forms. So these 230 crystal forms can be grouped into 32 classes on the basis of their geometry. So these classes may further be grouped into 7 systems. So 230 crystal forms, 32 classes, and that 32 classes can be further grouped into 7 systems. Okay, so for next let us see the based on the these intercepts and the angle, So how we can define the crystal systems? So first let us see the cubic system. So by using the Bravais lattices, so that is the three intercepts and the three angles, so let us define what are cubic systems. So the crystal systems, so in which the three intercepts will have the equal length and the angles, so that is alpha, beta, gamma are equal to 90 degree if all the length, that is intercepts ABC, are equal, and also if all the angles are equal to 90 degree, so then such crystal systems are called as the cubic crystal systems. So here are some of the example. So NaCl, CaF2, Ag, Pb, Hg, Cu2O, diamond and alum. So these substances so possess the cubic system. So here some of the examples of the cubic system: simple cubic system, face centered cubic system, and body centered cubic system. So this is the first type of the crystal system. So that is cubic system. So next let us move on to one more crystal system. So that is tetragonal system. So in case of the tetragonal system, so the two intercepts are equal. So that is the intercepts A and B are equal, but the C, the intercept C is not equal in length. So that means the length of A, the intercept A and B are equal, but the length of C is not equal in length. And all the angles between the axes, so that is alpha, beta and gamma, will be equal to 90 degree. So such systems are called as the tetragonal system. So here you can see the simple tetragonal system and the body center tetragonal system. So in these systems, so only two intercepts, so that is the intercepts A and B will be having the equal length, but the intercept C is not in equal length. And also in these tetragonal systems, so the axis, that is the angles between the axes, will be equal to 90 degree. So such systems are called as the tetragonal systems. So next let us move on to one more system, that is orthorhombic or rhombic system. So in case of orthorhombic or the rhombic systems, okay, so all the three intercepts are not in equal. So that is the intercept A is not equal to B and the B is not equal to C. So that means all the intercepts are in the different lengths. So that means the length of the intercepts, all the intercepts are not equal, and all the angles between the axes are not equal to 90 degree, are equal to 90 degree. Okay, so all the angles between the axes are equal to 90 degree, but all the intercepts, so that is ABC, are not in the equal lengths. Okay, so such systems are called as the orthorhombic or rhombic systems. So some of the substances which possess the orthorhombic system is KNO3, MgSO4, 7H2O, and rhombic sulfur. So here you can see some of the rhombic system, that is simple rhombic system, end centered orthorhombic system, body centered and face centered. So next the crystal system is the triclinic system. So in case of the triclinic system, so all the three intercepts are not in equal length. So that is A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C. And also all the angles between the axes are also not equal to 90 degree. So such systems are called as the triclinic systems. All the intercepts are not equal in length, and also all the axes, the angles between the axes are also not equal to 90 degree. So such crystal systems are called as the triclinic system. So here you can see the examples of the triclinic systems: copper sulfate, potassium dichromate, boric acid. So this is the structure of the triclinic crystal. So all the intercepts ABC are not equal in length, and also the angles between the three axes are also not equal to 90 degree. So such crystal systems are called as the triclinic crystals. So the next one is the monoclinic system. So in case of monoclinic systems, so in which all the intercepts are not equal in length. So that is, A is not equal to B, the intercept A is not equal to the intercept B, and the length of the intercept B is not equal to the length of the intercept C. So, and two angles between the axes are equal to each other, and the third angle is not equal to 90 degree. So that is, the angle between the axes, so that is alpha and gamma, are having equal to 90 degree, but the angle between the axes, that is beta, is not equal to 90 degree. So that means the angles between the axes, the two angles will be equal, and the third angle is not equal to 90 degree. So such systems are called as the monoclinic system. So the substances which possess the monoclinic crystal structure are Na2SO3, SO4, 10H2O, NaSCO3, FeSO4, 7H2O, and monoclinic sulfur. So here are the structures of the monoclinic systems. So the simple and end-centered monoclinic crystal. So the next one is the trigonal or rhombohedral system. So in case of the trigonal or rhombohedral systems, all the three intercepts are in equal length, and all the angles between the axes are equal to each other, but they are not equal to 90 degree. Okay, all the intercepts ABC are equal in length, and all the angles, so that is, the angle A is equal, that is alpha is equal to beta, beta is equal to gamma, but they are not equal to 90 degree. So the angles between the three axes are equal to each other, but they are not equal to 90 degree. So such systems are called as the trigonal or rhombohedral systems. So the examples, the mineral like calcite, potassium permanganate, and sodium nitrite. So these the substances will exhibit this type of crystal system. So this is the rhombohedral system. Okay, so the next one, so that is the hexagonal system, seventh system. So in case of the hexagonal systems, all the two intercepts are in equal length, and the third intercept is not equal in length. That is, intercept A is equal to the intercept B, and the intercept B is not equal to the intercept C. And the two angles between X and Y and Z axis are equal to 90 degree, and the angles between the X and Z axis is equal to 120 degree. So that is, the angle which is between the axis X and Y, so that is alpha, and the angle between the axis Y and Z, so that is beta, are equal to 90 degree, and the angle between the axis X and Z, that is gamma, is equal to 120 degree. So such systems are called as the hexagonal systems. So graphite, quartz, and ice exhibits hexagonal systems. So next let us see the summary of these seven crystal systems. So let us see the summary of these seven systems, crystal systems. So in case of the cubic system, all the three intercepts are equal, and all the angles between the axes is equal to 90 degree. So in case of tetragonal system, all the angles between the axes is equal to 90 degree, and the lengths, the intercepts, two intercepts will have the equal length, but the third intercept is not in equal length. So the orthorhombic or rhombic systems, so all the angles between the axes alpha, beta, gamma will be equal to 90 degree, and the intercepts are not equal in length. All the three intercepts are not equal in length. So that is orthorhombic. So in case of triclinic systems, so all the angles between the axes are not equal to 90 degree, and also the intercepts will not have, all the three intercepts will not have the same length. So that is A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C. So in case of the monoclinic systems, so the two angles between the axes are equal, and one angle is not equal to 90 degree, and all the intercepts are not equal in length. So that is monoclinic system. So in case of trigonal or rhombohedral systems, so the angles in case of the rhombohedral, that is the trigonal or the rhombohedral systems, so the angles between the axes, that is alpha is equal to beta and beta is equal to gamma, these are not equal to 90 degrees, but the all the intercepts are equal in length. So the last one is the hexagonal system. So in case of hexagonal system, so the angles between the axes, the two axes, that is angles A alpha and beta will be equal to 90, but the gamma is equal to 120 degree, and the two intercepts are equal in length, but the third intercept is not equal in length. So which is called as the hexagonal system.